Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some more Deltarune. Now, this sadly may be the last video that I ever get to upload on this channel because of the stupid bullcrap AI verification system that YouTube is implementing as of tomorrow. So this sadly may be the last video, like potentially maybe the last video I ever upload on this channel. Sadly, it was a fun ride while it lasted. So yeah, it was a fun ride. I hope y'all enjoyed. Okay, so yeah, that was a very stupid choice. To walk right there. Okay, let's wait for it to go past. Here we go. A switch. Okay. That was weird. 10 points. I'm finding a lot of points. TV slot. I feel like I shouldn't touch that with my hands. And there's an enemy. It's called a Ribic. Time for you to die either way, Ribic. Wait, is this like a ribbit from, Undertale? I genuinely cannot tell. Okay. 2 points. I found 12 points in that area. Oh no. Yeah, that one sucked. Why was there a random chain? Okay. I gotta pass through the lights, I'm assuming. No, I just barely touched the light. That really sucks. I just barely touched it. And I barely touched it again. Okay, go. Go. There's some water. Okay. Why is there a random water cooler enemy? That seems a little out of place. Okay, let's just focus on killing this thing. Because that is way too much water to deal with and remain healthy. Oh gosh, it got bigger. So I'm just barely missing out on being able to do a Rude Buster. I'm just barely able to miss out on it. Okay, I should have more than enough to do a Rude Buster now. Oh god, it gets bigger. Why does it get bigger? Well, at least I matched a gold bar there, so yeah. Sorry if I sound a little bored throughout this video. I'm just pretty upset by the fact that I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and the fact that it's likely gonna be stripped away from me so soon. It's just really depressing. Like, I've been wanting to become a YouTuber since I was a kid, and the fact that it's likely gonna be ripped away from me whenever I barely just gotta start with it, I'm just really upset about that, in all honesty. Like, and honestly, who wouldn't be? Like, I've barely been making content for a year. And the fact that I'm likely gonna be cheated out of getting, like, to a good point with my channel, that really sucks, Like, I always wanted to become a YouTuber. That's something that I wanted to do since I was a kid. And the fact that YouTube is basically just cheating me out of it for our own for invading privacy, that is so unfair. Like, genuinely, it is. Like, they're just asking for their hind end to get sued. That's all they're doing. In all honesty. Like, I don't care if that gets me banned, whatever. They're just invading privacy by now. That's all they're doing. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're just invading privacy. Like, there's no change to it. That's all they're doing is invading privacy. Like, that's literally all you can say about it. There's no way you can say anything else, because that's exactly what it is. It's just an invasion of privacy. And the fact that myself and many other creators in my position are getting cheated out of being where they want as a content creator because of YouTube's own selfish gain or whatever, that's just not fair. There are many people out there in a similar position to me who wanted to become a YouTuber, but now they basically can't because YouTube is being a greedy corporation. That's all they're doing. Like, that's all it is. Just YouTube being a greedy corporation and just cheating everybody out of a chance. Like, there's no way that, like, even if they somehow do get away with it, there's no way it's legal. That's an invasion of privacy. Like, it's literally, that's all it is an invasion of privacy. And I don't care if I get in trouble with YouTube for saying that. What are they gonna do? Take away the monetization that I don't have? Like, what are they gonna do? Take down this video that I won't even be earning money on? Demonetizing me, which they wouldn't even be able to do because I'm not even monetized to begin with? Like, really, what are they gonna do? I mean, really, there's quite literally nothing that they can do to me that would actually be worthwhile. Like, there's not anything that they could do to me personally that would actually, harm me in any way. Like, me as a content creator. There's literally nothing that they can do about it. And if they do, that just screams that they're just power hungry and trying to force control. If they do anything to me or my channel, that just screams that they're power hungry and just lusting for control. And they're trying to silence anyone who gets in their way. That's all it says about them as a company. Okay, there's Tenna. But anyways, let's move off that subject. I've already put my channel in enough risk already. But yeah, I gotta try and beat Tenna. So, yeah, let's just try and get to the end of this chapter. Darkner's live. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Wow, I've barely been recording for 10 minutes. Where am I supposed to go past here? Because I don't see anywhere else I can go besides right. Okay, let's go through here. Okay. I do not want to know what happens if those remotes specifically find me, because I've already seen what happens whenever the other remotes find me. Oh wait, never mind. I just now found out. Okay. Oh god. I forgot about those hand guys. I forgot about that. They're kind of trash, and they're pretty much horrible to deal with because they freeze frame and then move around the box. Like, that's trash. Like, that's straight up trash to deal with, considering, well, you already have such a small space to move on with your soul. With the embodiment of your soul, you already have very little space to move with. So altering it in some way, in any way, would just be utterly, like, it would just be utterly trash. Like, like, considering there's not that much space to move with in that little square, especially with, frozen attacks that you gotta dodge as well. Like, there's just... Okay, I kinda dodged. Like, it's just really difficult to avoid all of them. With that kind of logic in mind. No! He got sent back. And it's likely so far, too. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to go down. Oh god. I barely even made it past the second threshold. And I barely made it past the first. Okay, let's just go through here. Okay, let's just wait it out behind this screen. The set of screens anyways, for the lights to go all the way down. Or make a loop back down, so that way it'll be a lot easier to avoid. And there we go, I made it through. Wow, that... 3 minutes in between each save. Well, approximately 3 minutes anyways. That seems really weird. Wait. Oh, I forgot. They're all three in some kind of weird polygamous relationship now. For whatever reason. Okay. Wait, do I gotta fight them now? I gotta fight all three of them? Yeah, I feel kinda weird how they're just randomly showing up for basically no reason that I can see. And mind you, all of this is all new content for me. Chapters 3 and 4 is. So, yeah. I do not know what's gonna happen next in chapters 3 and 4. I do not know what anything is or what's gonna happen next, considering I haven't played them yet. So, yeah. Yeah, that entire thing only lasted a couple minutes. Not a big amount of time shaved off. Guys? What? Oh. What? Why is that person talking in, like, Shakespearean? It just seems weird. how they're talking in Shakespearean. I can't tell if they're male, female, whatever, everything in between. I genuinely cannot tell. Okay, I guess I gotta fight whoever this person is. I do not know. I'm genuinely not gonna bother learning their name. What? I'm confused. I am so confused right now. You know what? Wouldn't 9/11 joke be right here? It just feels right. Considering they have plane attacks. It just feels right to make a 9/11 joke. Why is Lancer randomly here? I can Lancer? What? I am so confused. Wow. More aerodynamic based attacks. Yeah, like that's not definitely feeding into, you know, the 9/11 jokes. Okay. I genuinely cannot avoid taking damage there. Aw, darn it. Now they're both up to 90. The third and fourth planes has hit the towers. Sorry, I couldn't hold it in anymore. It was right there. It was right there. I couldn't help myself. It was right there. What? I can actually have enemies help me now? And now Ralsei's in a ball of string? I'm so confused. And now Ralsei's out of the ball of string? Okay. Let's just focus on getting these guys on our side. Okay. Okay, why are they only crying? Why is it only raining and, attacking on one side of the screen? That seems very avoidable. What? You can just target? They can just target with their attacks? Like, more than the usual amount? So they're up to 40% with their, I guess joining their sidebar. So... No! So they're up to 80%, I believe. I mean, no, 60. I did the math wrong there a little. Okay. These attacks suck. Okay. Now they're up to 80. Wow, I'm up to max TP. Could have picked a better name for the bar, Toby Fox. Okay, now they're up to 100. What? They're breaking up? I feel weird how this entire romance plot has been weirdly developing throughout the entire chapter. Like, sure, I'm fine with romance plots, but this is way too convoluted, even for me. Like, I do have problems with over convoluted, unnecessary romance plots. I've always hated those. Heck, that's the main reason why I hate the romance genre as a whole, because they always got to try and, make it way too over convoluted in some shape or form. Like, I mean, come on. Look, Rent a Girlfriend is a perfect example of exactly that. Rent a Girlfriend is a perfect example of why I hate the romance genre as a whole. Then there's, stuff that involves a lot of over sexualization of some shape or form, usually end up being minors, like for example, My Dress Up Darling. I get that My Dress Up Darling is also an ecchi series, but come on, they could have picked far better ages for the cast instead of making them all minors. They could have picked far better ages. Like, come on. And that's the main reason why I utterly despise that series with a passion. Like, come on, they could have easily picked far better ages and far better ways of having them meet instead of having them meet at school. Mind you, they're both like 15, 16 years old, the two main characters. Like, there's no way that's normal. Like, I get it's Japan and they have different, things compared to us in America. But come on, if you're gonna localize it, at least make their ages better or something. Just do something to where like it's not, quite literally sexualizing minors of all things. And that's a main issue I have with anime as a concept. Like, it's always somehow gotta give fan service to underage characters or characters who somehow look like children in some shape or form. That is a main issue I have with anime as a concept. Like, sure, I like it, but I just typically just skip over those scenes for obvious reasons. Wait, Spammy? Is Spamton here? Spamton? Is Spamton here? I am so confused. I'm assuming Spamton is here. Considering, you know, Spamton has to be here considering Henna wants to use technology and asked what an email is, and all this other stuff that seems like it would fit Spamton. Like it just seems like this entire thing just seems like it fits Spamton to a T. Trust me, I know all about that. Um, Everything's changing so fast to where like I don't even know what was popular last week. That's how fast everything's changing anymore. I don't even know what was trending or popular last week. Heck, I don't even remember what was trending yesterday, because that could have easily changed by now. I don't even know. Like, I'm so confused with all this internet stuff. I'm very tech savvy, but come on, this is too much even for me. Like, this is too much for even the most tech savvy of people like me. I'm assuming I'm close to the end of the chapter, considering, well, that door. Uh, okay. I'm gonna, put off the end of this chapter for later. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.